Today I'm going to review Midnight at the Electric. I got this book at GLA. Short disclaimer, there will be no spoilers here. The story is told from 3 different perspectives, and each one of these characters live in a different time and place. The novel has a cloud atlas feel to it because there are threads that connect the storylines. One of the stories is set in the future and it's about a girl who is going to Mars. The other one is set in 1934 and it's about a girl who lives in a farmland plagued by dust storms. And that's actually a real thing, you can Google it. And the third character is a girl living in England who is struggling with the loss of her brother who died in World War I. As I said, the stories have a connection, but at the same time, each storyline stands on its own. And I know it sounds a little boring, but trust me, it's really awesome. So the writing style, it is perfect. It's a literal voice, but it doesn't feel overdone. There are beautiful sentences in this novel, but what stands out to me is like the flow of the narrative and how much emotion the author packs in a simple word or like simple gesture. This is actually my favorite kind of writing style, and I just have to give it a 5 out of 5. So now let's talk about characters. I love the characters in this novel, and the voice, they're just so distinct. They sound like completely different people, but at the same time, the writing style is consistent throughout. Adri, the girl who is going to Mars, is an INTJ. I'm happy because I'm also an INTJ. It was easy for me to connect with her, even though she might come across as detached. I really like her. And Lenore, the one who lives in England, develops an unconventional, interesting relationship. And Catherine has the most transformative story. All of them are compelling characters. They feel real and alive. So guess what? It's a 5 out of 5. Now I'm going to talk about plot and pacing. People who like fast-paced novels will think this novel is slow. There's no way around that. But as I said in one of my previous reviews, I analyze pacing based on how engaging the story is. If I'm invested and I keep wanting to turn the pages, in my opinion, that's good pacing. In terms of plot, all the characters have strong personal stakes, and that drives their stories. It's well done, so it's a 5 out of 5 again. You do see where this is going, right? So now let's talk about world building. The author clearly did her research when writing this novel, but she incorporated that research in an organic way. It's so fluid. Everything about it was believable and specific, and it served the story. The places came to life. It's perfectly done. So it's a 5 out of 5 again. Last, I'm going to talk about theme. I love everything about this novel, as you might have noticed, but the themes stand out to me the most. This novel is about how each individual life matters in the broad scope of things, and it really opened up my perspective. This novel doesn't hand out lessons or anything like that. The stories and how they connect is what gives you this insight. So it's very special. This novel is one of my favorite novels, period. It really stuck with me, and guess what? It's a 5 out of 5 again. If you're a writer and you ever struggle differentiating your characters' voices, this novel will show you how it's done. Obviously, it's also a great reference for character development, well-integrated research, effective literary quiet novels, and how to incorporate themes in your story in an organic way. You're gonna like this novel if you like literary fiction, if you like Cloud Atlas. I would compare it to The Strange and Beautiful Stars of Ava Lavender. I think it has a similar kind of vibe and structure and narrative style. But literary fiction is a double-edged sword. Either you connect with the characters in the voice and you love it, or you don't connect at all and you want to toss the book into the fire and watch it burn slowly. It's really a personal preference thing, I think. I would recommend reading the first few chapters and just see, if you think the novel is for you or not. Let's wrap up this review. It's a 5 out of 5 total surprise. This novel is really special to me and I will treasure it forever. So obviously it's a 5 out of 5. And that's it for today. Please hit the like button if you like this video. If you want to, subscribe to my channel. And let me know if I made you want to read this novel. And if you have read this novel, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. And let's see what else I have to say. Nothing. All right, bye. There we go.